What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to a Coach Inside The Chalkboard episode, man. This episode today, it's a little off the subject. Not so much sports related, but a little sports related. We'll get into that a little later. But the name of this episode here is called Men, Money, Marriage. Working together as one. So, before we get started, the people that are in here, the ones that are not in here, I want to ask you guys to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you don't catch it on this video, catch it on the flip side, man. So that means go back and watch it. So, yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about here. What's up, Smooth C78, man? Welcome in, man. Like I said, this episode here is a little off the radar a little bit. So we're going to talk. You know, you got questions. Give me your feedback. Like I said, ain't nobody here party today, but I'm still going to do this show. I just wanted to talk about this because I had somebody had a question they was talking about it at work. So I just want to put it out to the people out here and let you guys kind of talk on it too. So anyway, first question, man, we got first topic I want to talk about is this right here. Why do men marry? You know, a lot of people say it's just a couple answers I got from people. They said because they like the sex. They realize love, you know, they wanted to start a family. That's all good. But the question is, do men need to really be married? Can a man survive without being married? Just like I guess anybody could. But why do they marry? I have my answers. I'm going to say because I got tired of hanging out all the time. You know, different people, you know, different situations. So everybody's gonna have a different answer to this right here. That's why I wanted people in the chat to check to see what they had to say. So, but yeah, most people say it because what's called love. Yeah, love is a big part of it. But I found out that you know you want to spend your life with somebody. Like I've been married what 30, going on 35 years, man. And I found that a friendship, somebody that I was compatible to, somebody I can do the same things with, you know, like the same things I like, you know, can talk jump the best of them, can laugh together about the same things, you know, and it wasn't fake about it, you know, but, you know, hey, all about trust, man, somebody you can trust. Yeah, it's one of those subjects, man. It's a sticky subject, and a lot of people don't like to talk about it. But it's just a subject. But whoever's in the chat, why do you think men get married? Anybody got some answers in there? So, but yeah, I just say. But then again, you got some get married because they're forced to. Kids on the way. They have a little bit of faith or morals or home training that they're gonna take care of their kids and not do it out of wedlock. You know, like myself, people talk about when people get married. I know a lot of people that get married. They live together for a long time. A lot of them become common law. I guess you call it common law marriage. You know, my marriage is a situation. Me and wife, we dated for a while, but we didn't move in until like a couple days before we got married. We didn't stay together, so we was able to grow. I guess that's why our relationship stayed still around because we were able to grow together. We didn't grow at that was just a choice that I felt that I didn't want to move in before I got married. Not for a long period of time. So if you're gonna move somebody, I guess it's the old school to me, I guess. I don't know. But now people live together for 10, 15 years, and after 15 years they decide to go get married. I say, man, should have done that a long time ago. You guys could have done that long ago. That's just my take on it, man. But also when people talk about being married, they talk about they want an equal relationship. I'm going to tell you this right now. The decision in the relationship being equal, you will never get anything done. Sometimes you have to give and take because on certain situations, they got to be a majority ruled by a person because if you keep saying 50-50, we're going to say, yeah, somebody ain't going to be happy. So there's always I'm going to say 51-49 decision if you want to look at it, whatever 60-40 when they come out and make a decision. So, but yeah, being married is like a job, man. You got to make it work. You got to work at it every day, no matter how long you get married. So, but yeah, you got to have that trust, man. And some people get married because they hate being single. You know, hate coming home to an empty house after going on dates and so on and so on. Love that affection when they come home and somebody that'll welcome them home. That changes over time. You get used to each other. Sometimes you say hi, but all that other stuff, some people still do it, but it's cool. But like I say, everybody's different there. But today's men are totally different than was like I said, when I grew up, or when I got married back in the 90s, man. 90 comes exactly 1990. So, but yeah, why they get married? There's all kind of reasons, man. But then you look at it from a different perspective. You look at these young, um, I call them young millionaires. Why did they get married? Or they coerced? Just different things, man. Some people get married because it's the right thing to do. Some people get married because they're lonely. They need that companionship. But, that's all I got to say on that, man. Like I said, don't have a lot of people in the chat give me any kind of feedback, so I can't really talk on a lot of that and why people get married. But I know what I'm gonna do next time. I'm gonna put a questionnaire out there so I can get some more answers. Probably get more answers out that way, so I can relay them that way. But like I said, this came up at work and people were asking, why do you get married? Well, I gave you the reason. I I, I, I had somebody that I can trust, somebody I can grow together with. Somebody I know if it was tough, they're gonna be right there. As well as I know somebody who can go out there and hustle with the best of them to make sure their family stays strong. So sometimes you got to find somebody that can hustle. Because I had a mom that could hustle. I ain't saying I found nobody with mom, but I found somebody that she had a little school from mom. So yeah, it's one of those things, man. So yeah. All right. If I wanted to comment on that, just go ahead and come on it, man. I'm in here. All right. But next question in here. Like I said, I got 6 people here, man. Guys, just make sure you hit that like button, man. Share this video. Also hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed to me already. Yeah, there you go. Companionship. That's exactly, yeah. Companionship is definitely one of the uh, main things. That too, smooth. He said, building a life together, man. It's so many things why people, like I say, why they get married though. But like I said, it's a job. People can tell you it's not. That's why so many people uh, divorce because they don't want to put that job, make that job. Like I said, it's like running a business. A marriage is like running a business. So you guys are working together as one, like I said, a like-minded goal. Yeah, working together as one, as a goal. So appreciate that smooth 678, man. Like I said, I know people want to come in, just put, oh yeah, like it's not about the hustle, man. And people don't. It's a give and take thing. It's definitely a give and take. It's a give and take. But trust is the main thing, man. What they call it, ride and die. You got to have one of those. I can be mad at this person, but you know, like I said, a healthy relationship there's going to be awkward. I hate to say that. Somebody will be wrong, somebody will be right, but at the end, you work it out and you move on. You put on this world is full of disagreements. That's why you say you work together, work it out, and move on. You try not to make the same mistake over, but it happens. All right, let's go to this next little question right here. Next one is, how do you choose your partner? How do men choose their partners? Do you try to find somebody that look like somebody from a magazine? You try to find somebody that, like I said, I know Smooth C said something about working for a goal, or do you just find somebody just to be somebody, just to be with? Because when I get into this next topic, like I say, if you look at, for instance, do you choose your equal or do you choose somebody that you can work with? Because equal, man, you choose two of me. I have a very, I ain't gonna call them, I'm not selfish, but I'm very open minded. I have a very strong opinion. I speak my mind. I don't hold back. I speak my mind. So you got to have somebody who's willing to accept what you say and don't take it for as a insult, but it's almost like learning from each other. Because I get talked to too. So but you got to have that friend, man. I chose somebody who's a friend first, like I said, compatible. So, but yeah, that's when you choose your partner, you choose somebody that you can. He said somebody that can cook. That's true. That's true too. Somebody that won't plus somebody who gonna fight with you too. That's another. Somebody gonna be down for the get down. So, people talk about me and my wife. They think sometimes they think we brothers and sisters because we talk about each other so much. Talk, but it's all in fun. But people that man, y'all might be brother and sister. Yeah, that's what you think. But yeah, man. But it's all about having fun too. So if you can have fun with your partner, your spouse, wife, husband, whatever you got, it makes it all the while. Plus, somebody that, like I said, enjoy the same things you enjoy. Like I was a sports person when I first met my well, when we were together. She was there with me. I did sports. She was right there with me. Team mom, whatever, whatever, whatever. She was there when I first started the thing. At every game. So had that support. It's all about the support system. But you got to pick somebody who um, family you got along with too. That was another thing. You had to get along with that family. Like I said, there's so many different variables about relationships, man. Let's see what this is here. All right. Like I said, faithful, reliable. So, you know, somebody gonna stand by your side. See, I'm looking at something that I think I've seen it in four. They said these are the top 10 uh, traits that men want in a wife. They say ambition and industrialist. So yeah, I want somebody who wants who's a go getter. Yeah, definitely. See this right here, I don't agree. Desire for home and children. Mm, listen, I don't want nobody just to be at home. The idea asked my wife to stay at home when the kids were growing up. She didn't have to. She chose. She wanted to do it because I asked. But I didn't want my kids just, you know, two parents out working. I worked hard. I worked my butt off. And now she's working again, so it's all cool. But the kids are grown enough. But when they was younger, daycare was dangerous high. So, and I was doing okay to make sure everybody's in the house is taken care of. So, but yeah, it's she wasn't a homebody. She was always out there. Like I said, we had our little youth organization that she pretty much ran that. So she was technically working. So, but yeah, it's all about, man, that way of doing things. The next one is good looks, good health, sociable. What else? Pleasing disposition. Some of these things were Forbes got in here is all crazy, man. This is that book love. I just want somebody who's gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's that book love. I ain't gonna say all that. So, but yeah, man. So, but anyway, like I said, this ain't gonna be a long video because I don't have the depth in there. We'll probably go about another couple more minutes. I just want to get these out here. But this last topic right here, man, this is my strong one right here. And this is the question right here. This is the statement. Does money dictate whom you marry when you're black? I mean, black entertainer, black athlete, black anything. So this is based on from African Americans. This is how the whole subject started right here. There was an article in there that said that the majority of African Americans or black athletes are married to white women. So I looked it up, and it's what you see from these top guys. A lot of these guys have married um, white ladies. I don't care about that's their business. I don't. It's not a big deal. But why is that? Why do they marry their opposite race? That's the question. Is it money that they feel that they can get farther with a, a white lady, a white female, how you want to call it, Caucasian, however you want to put that term in it, what's it called, or is it just a fantasy that they had and it's easier to obtain them because they have money, or this is something I said, or are they, not, what's the word? Are they coerced into these women, or the easy access? Because if you think about this, I'm curious how many of these guys have had girlfriends in high school. What do you call it? High school sweethearts in high school that they married. It's not a lot of them, I don't think. And if you look at this, especially these guys from these big schools, they go to these big universities, and the access, especially if their girl don't go to the school with them, or high school sweetheart, they go there and all these this access and all these girls that are what's the word poaching. I guess the word I'm looking for, poaching them because they see the potential in them. That's something I'm gonna say about that. I noticed that these guys are. I'm gonna call it poaching. They're poached. I don't know if there's like it's like a what word sick 'em. Like somebody's sicking these girls on these brothers. But that's where it looks to me to a degree because that's just a lot of. Some of these guys, you know good and well, if they were just an average guy, are not going to get some of these people they have. You know it. I know it. I think the world know it. So, with money, it can't dictate who you marry. So, I'm going to check out how many. It even happened with the ladies. Look at Serena. She's dated that guy, but but he has money too. It ain't like he didn't have money. So I'm just curious how many there are. What's up, Deacon? So, but yeah, man, recommend. I'm sorry about that, fella. I had it in there, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, man, I'm just it's a thing about these athletes, man. And like I said, I'm not talking about nobody's bubble. I'm just saying it's just and it's a lot. And poaching, that's what I'm gonna use today. Sometimes you feel like they're poaching them because they're African. But then again, are all the African American females pursuing these guys, or are they just there trying to get to take care of their business? Then again, they like that. Our African American female gonna say she's independent. A lot of them say they don't need a man to take care of them. But sometimes they're the first one to complain when he goes outside the race. So this is a two-way street thing. I'm not knocking either side, but it's a two-way street thing. But it seems like there are more pursuing of black athletes from the white females than there are from the black females. And that's in all type of things. Once you get money, or once they see the potential you're gonna get money, oh yeah, they come after you. And a lot of people don't like that, but that's what happens. Like they have for instance, it's like they have a skill set of attracting these guys. And once they get the hooks in you, a lot of them get hooked. They get stuck. But these guys, man, they said why do most black men date white women who end up married to a black woman never married at all? Uh, I got a friend. He slept because bickering. He said black women bickers or complain or so on and so on. I say that's healthy because you'll never know how to adapt when you're just being praised and so on and so on all the time. You're not challenged. So sometimes when you're not challenged, it makes you think you're invisible. Hey, you're right, D. Cole. He said just like the athletes have to work to get to the league, the women got to compete to get where those men be at. It's about who choosing and who's getting chose. Yeah, like I said, it's poaching. It's like maybe three of them, and he has the pick of the litter. He choose what you want. He wants though. But the thing is, why? I just seen what's going here. This is a stats in here said in the U.S. there are 390,000 black men married to white women, but there's only 168,000 white men married to black women according to the census. It's not a million. It's a little bit over a third of a million. So, but hey, like I said, it's nothing that bother me. It's whoever you like. It's whoever. If that person gonna do for you, that person do for you. But it's just the point that you know you see a lot of it, especially when the money's involved. So Prince Kale, he said a lot of these young guys don't have the proper guns like back in the days. They're worried about the exactly, exactly. I'm gonna tell you a story. When I first got to Washington, right, I probably told the guys out, who was in the group off offline. I had a roommate, brother guy, and like I said, I'm a young private, just at this place like probably maybe a month, and he goes out. He bring his girlfriend up to the room one time. When they went to go out, they was just using her to come get something. He introduced her to him. She was a white lady, right? And I was like, wow. So I told him, I said, man, can I talk to you for a second? So I'm from Georgia. So think about this. This is 80. This is 85 still, right? So hey, man, check this out. You better be careful, man. You get caught, you gonna get hung. That's the mentality I had. Now this is 89 now. I'm sorry, 85. I had that mentality still because it was like taboo. It was like taboo. So he said, man, this is exactly what he said. Man, you crazy. It's okay up here. I said, well, it's okay for you. And I'm cool with what you do. But that's just the way I was raised. And I got a lot of white friends. I'm not gonna say that. I got white friends all over the place. It's not like I don't associate with like I do because I work with them every day. But it was that thing about dating them, and what I seen down south that didn't happen. It's changed now because I see I've been down there and I see it down there. But you didn't see it when I was growing up. Plus, you had your parents telling you, always telling you, don't you bring what's going on, 6 man? How you doing? Like, don't you bring no white lady back to my house. Stick to your head. But now, you got to think about this also from this point of view here. The parents or the moms. You had this little girl from the hood. Your mom always tell you, didn't want you to mess with her. Don't you bring that, whatever she called her, that girl to my house. She ain't no good, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So that's today's kids, right? That girl is just this, that girl is just that. So these young men, like I said, these young men today are hearing that from their mom. So when the parents, not all parents now, just listen. When the parents hear that, they automatically think to the other side. He said, he said, my daddy was like that. Ain't that wrong with that? No, I understand that. I understand that. But it's just one of those. It's a what the word we always say. It's a different time, place in today's society. But these, like I said, these young guys, they see what they see on TV. These athletes, they copying some of these top guys. Oh man, like I said, you go to these big universities, like University of Georgia, you don't see a lot of sisters down there. You go to Michigan, you don't see a lot of sisters at Michigan. You go to these big time universities where these big time athletes are going. That's all you have. Now, on a different story, if you go to one of the HBCUs, that's a 9 or 10 times you're gonna marry yourself a sister. You go to like a Georgia Tech, if you even get married, you're gonna find yourself somebody who's in the technology field or who's smart like you know, it changed. But like I said, a lot of these guys today who leave college and go to these big universities, they forget about those high school sweethearts. They said they're gonna take care, unless not all of them, but unless they got a kid son together, and she's been that ride and die, whatever. That's when you may see that. When that number changes a little bit. Guys, they got kids already, and who's been brought up in a good home, good mom, could just had a mom, whatever, but told them to make sure you take care of your what's going. Because guys listen to their moms a lot more than you listen to that. Because your daddy gonna tell you to go out and get it. I'm just saying, when you was young, your daddy said to go out and get it. He tell you go get it. So it's crazy, man. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy time. But what's going on, Mucho? But yeah, man. So this marriage thing, man. How many of you guys in this chat right now are married? And if you can, you can disclose it. Why did you guys get married? Give me anybody. Just give me an answer. Why did you get married? As well as how do you know that was the right person that you married? How do you know she was the one? Because I ain't married. Okay, I understand that. It's for the guys that are married if we have any in there. I knew my wife the one when I stopped hanging out. He said religion and to stay out of the toxicity. Yeah, I got okay. I understand that, and that's another reason. Religion is the reason why a lot of people get married, and just stay out of trouble. Yeah, that does help. That is the reason. But how do you know your wife or your partner was the right was that person? It's a related question I see in here. They said, why do some black men hate white men but date and marry white women? Isn't that like an oxymoron right there, though? You hate, but you love the women. Like I said, it's like a prize because before you couldn't touch it. Hmm. It's crazy, man. It's crazy world. But yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, you see it more now than you did before. But you see, white guys starting to marry his sisters. Slowly but surely starting to see that. There's a question I there's another question I have. Yeah, you're right. You'd be killed by a white man for dinner with a woman shit. Not even 200 years ago. 60 years ago. Shoot. Shoot. 200 years ago you had this they would come to get you, they was raping you then. That's when you was back in the slave day. They was raping people then. They were raping the black men. And shoot. But yeah, also, another thing about like I said, these guys have these high school sweethearts, you know, probably have promised these young ladies or something, the world, and they go off to college. You fall apart. That's easy to do. I can understand that. But they turn to the Caucasian, the white ladies. He said everybody wants what they say you can't have. It's like pressing a big. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Something they couldn't have, but now they can have it. They forget about, you know. But then again, some uh, some of the sisters, man, some of them are wild. Some of them, I don't need them, and I don't this, and like I said. But once he goes over there, you talk about it. You can't do that if you say you're going to be independent. He's about whatever that man. These will be wild and want to be picked up. You to pick up the tab. Kids, money, house, ex. No way to get married in today's society. You know, I guess I'm raising a different what's going man. Today's kid, like I said, I'm a little older. You guys don't court no more. Y'all just going bang, 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 and me think it's yours. No, man, you got to build up that over time. She gives you in the first date, that means she gave it to somebody else in the first date. That's where I always look at it. I'm just saying. that's where I look at it, man. You ain't gonna be the only one to get on the first date. And today, what they just swipe left, swipe right, whatever they call it, I don't know. I never been one of these sites. I don't know how they do it, but it was a vetting. Yeah, you got to find the right one. Well, you know what though? For those ones like that, those are the ones you're trying to marry. Those ain't the one you're trying to marry though. That's the thing. The ones that yeah, you ain't trying to marry that person. Now, what if the marriage today is like it's like a contract that the wife gets paid to leave. It's cute up, but it's what it's more move according to me. A marriage is a contract. Right? It's a job. He said first date not bad though. Now, and that's another thing about me. I see people uh, dating. It's just me. Couldn't date a person that already had a kid. That's just something I could not do. But people do it. You got these young, and you got these athletes today that are dating these what do you call them? Instagram models that have dated 50 other people. Now those right there, which I guess would become gold diggers. Those are real gold diggers there. Oh, they're making money on their IG, but I don't know, man. It's crazy. What's that kid named Nolan Green? He's what, 22, 20 years old? He's dating this lady that's 40 years old that was already married to somebody prior. What's that lady name? What's Nolan Green girlfriend name? What's her name? Are they finna get married? I know they ain't. I think so. Anyway. But yeah. But yeah. Oh, Drea, yeah. She was married. I'm sorry, Jalen Green. You're right, Jalen Green. Drea. Was she with somebody for years or something like that? It's Jalen Green. Why the hell got Nolan? I don't know who I got Nolan for. Yeah, the kid from Houston, yeah. What's going on, Dixon Way? Yeah. What's she doing? Oh, she's pregnant. What the hell? And he got her name. What the hell, boy? You got to be shot. Anyway, yeah, Gilbert Arenas, the gunman. Yeah, okay, that's right. Huh? Is the okay? She's at the Calais Camo the models. She's an Instagram model, right? She ain't no model that made no $1 million like Tom Brady wife. But she supposed to be pregnant, man. Do you know? Anyway, I guess. Is she considered a gold digger? I'm just curious. Anyway, that marriage can be good, but also can get boring. Yeah, yeah. See, all these, you just proved my point. These guys married because they got money, man. They move on. That's why. You know what's called? Why you get married? Because everybody ain't made to be married. He don't seem to be that smart. He won't get one. So, but yeah, man. See, Dixon Way said Dre was good. Yeah, man. These kids, man. I don't know these kids be doing these things, man. But marriage, man. Let me see. She's moving exactly how I expect her to move. I get he's young, but he should move better. But if that's what he wants, yeah, I'm not knocking his problem. That's what I'm calling it, the problem. Yeah, that's the kicker there. Yeah, they want to go shoot some basketball. Dad, okay, let's go to the club, Dad. They go to the club together. It's these young guys are money grabbers, man. She ain't a Caucasian woman, but that's the same kind of person that Kanye was talking about, but him and Jamie Foxx. But that's his business, man. 22 to 39. But on the flip side, what if it's a reversal? 39-year-old man and a 20-year-old woman. 39-year-old man had all the money, and this 20-year-old girl, what you gonna call her? Yeah, man. Relationships, marriage, work, 24/7 job, man. Marriage is 24/7 because at one moment anything can go down. So, all right, man. We almost pushed the hour out here. But yeah, ain't nobody came here and tell me. One more question. I'm gonna ask this question again. I asked you earlier. We got a couple more people in here. I know Dick's away there. How did you choose your partner, Dixon Way? All you guys, how did you choose your partner? What made you choose your partner? What made you know she was the right one? That she chose me at my lowest. I understand that, but you had to. I got to think of yeah. You had to chose. You had to have chose her also. There ain't no one side. Somebody, both you guys have to have that. Had to have that mutual connection. He said women should marry at least 6 years younger. Hold on, you confusing me. Marry somebody that's 6 years younger than them? Oh, 6 years old. Okay, okay. I see. I seen younger. My God, I can't even see. Jesus Christ. 6 years? Okay, off that subject, 6 years younger. What age should a young man get married? Gotcha. See, that's perfect. That's me. Friends. You was friends before you guys. Yes, exactly. Like I said, a lot of people, like I said earlier, a lot of guys want to hear. I'm me and my wife we dated for a while. Then we moved in. Like that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days before we moved in that Friday, we got married on that Monday. But we was together Friday, but we got the appointment that Friday. Well, we got an appointment prior, but we moved in 3 days before we got married. 33 years old. My God. 35, 33. That's old. I'm just saying. So by the time you what? You have a kid at 30, say you have a kid at 35. You are now 53 years old at 18. Or 51. Depends. I didn't have my first. I had my first. We was married almost 5 years before we had our first kid. That's the way we scheduled it, man. Because we had, like I said, we grew together. A lot of people are already together, living together, and not married. So, and we never was like that. We had to make sure we're gonna be together, man. I got you. I understand that. I understand that. But on the same note of that, though, you get a compass. System, okay. Somebody get married. You get a compass, right? Boom, 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 boom. What if stuff go south? You never had to struggle. That's your first time struggling. See, you know somebody gonna be had the right person. I ain't gonna say the age. The age is that's that. I understand what you're saying about that part. But growing together from the ground up, I think you have to go through those struggles to get to where you want to be at. And that's how you know you're gonna have the right person now. When they go through the hards with you. But I understand your situation also. I understand that mistake, man. But, sometimes you gotta go through that grind, man. That grind, boy. They say your first 7 years are your hardest. That's a lie. They all hard. They all hard, man. So don't let anybody fool you about the 7 years. No, bro. You got to work for 35. You got to work for 35. And men, I hate to tell you, but a jealousy is part of your relationship. You're gonna be jealous about all kind of shit. I hate to say that. Is it right? I don't know. Your mind wanders, bro. Gotta be strong. That's a good point. Sometimes you grow into adulthood and then apart. Yeah, that's true. Like I say, everybody ain't made for each other. That's true, Miss Chris. Oh shit, it's almost 5 o'clock. But yeah, like I say, I we had to watch go. We grew together. Like I said, 35 years later, man, we grew together. Kids are grown. Hard times, you know, thick and thin, with money, without money. Shoot, but never went hungry. Always had a hustle. Always had a hustle. So, which was that? I used to think living together first was because marriage was good to learn each other, but that's stupid. Don't live with no woman till you are at least engaged. Yeah. Uh, I think this is only my only thought because I didn't do it this way. I done it, I guess, the old fashioned way. I guess I didn't have my first because I didn't have my first kid until 5 years after we were married. Yeah, it's like, no, we ain't ready. Mm-mm. No, no, they ain't ready. And one thing about me and the wife, like I said, we was young. We used to go out clubbing, right? We used to go up. You know, she go with the girls, I go with my boys and stuff. We'd meet in the middle. We'd come home together. So at the end of the day, I knew she was that we all end up at the same place, same spot at the end. So, you know, like I said, then it's like, okay, tired of party, money spent, kid, need something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Need somebody that's in the house too quiet. Then kids start coming. So, you know, it's just, you know, everybody do the thing different, man. But like I say, I knew myself I was gonna have kids before. I knew I wasn't gonna have kids before I got married. I had that plan from a young age. I knew this. I didn't want no kids right then and there. He said, nowadays you hear phrases come to me whole, and a lot of women uninterested in men that a that's a work in progress. Yeah, yeah. It's all work. Shit, ladies at work. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. You got mood changes. Mood, what's called mood swing, mood changes. Yeah, man. But as long as you can laugh together, man, talk together, talk things over. Hey, what Miss Christie said also it should be a smooth sailing. That lady got my nerve. But she mine. And she'll say the same thing about me. But he said a whole lot of women are pieced together like by crazy glue too. Life continues work of art. Yeah, there's always something to work on. Yeah, exactly. That's both sides, men and women. Men and women. But sometimes standards, sometimes people put too much instead of trying to work things out, and some people don't deviate from what they want. Some people just, I'm not calling it greedy, but some people just don't deviate from things they want. Some people just like, oh, this is how it's going to be, and this is how it's going to be. You know, but there's always somebody that was somebody. I always say that. There's always somebody there out there in this world for somebody. But you got to be willing to compromise on a lot of things in a marriage now. If you don't compromise, you're gonna have problems. I'm gonna say that from the top. But anyway, man, I'm already past the hour. I think somebody else will come on. I'm not sure who's coming on next. But I don't want to do an hour, man. I want to appreciate everybody that hopped in here, man. I heard my notification thing to go out right. I don't know what happened on that, but thank you guys for joining me today, man. I appreciate you guys. Everybody that's in here. Miss Chrissy, Mucho, D. Coleman, all you guys that are in here, man. I appreciate you guys coming in for this little segment I did today. Like I said, every Wednesday I'm gonna do something. I just talk about things, man, that I hear at work and I hear stuff on TV. So this is what I'll be doing on Thursdays at this time slot, probably. Just talk about different things. You guys come on and join me, man, and give me y'all intakes on everything, man. I'm gonna put a survey out on the next topic I'm gonna do. Just look for the little survey on YouTube, and you guys come in on that, and I feel answers from that, man. But we're gonna start talking about these bad kids. I ain't gonna call them bad kids. This new millennium or X, whatever generation. I don't know what generation they in these days. That's my next subject. These kids, man. What kind of future we gonna have with these kids in charge? So anyway, thanks again, man. I appreciate y'all for joining again. Again, if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, share this video out, and leave me a comment, man, on what you guys think, man. You guys like this stuff we're doing here? If not, He said, no, they bad, Coach. Hey, oh my Lord. Yeah. Now, next week, man, next Thursday, we're gonna talk about these kids, man. I got some stories for it. Oh my Lord. Anyway, again, you guys have a great night, man. I'll see you guys probably later on that on K Style, so that's on the sports show. And I'll be back tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff to talk about the Falcons, man. So, and, I got Saturday. So, hey, I'll see you guys when I see y'all, man. Thank you. Peace.